North Dakota had a primary. You might be thinking, we're a national show. Why do we care about a North Dakota primary? Well, it's because they had some really interesting ballot measures on there for the citizens of North Dakota to vote for. They're very, very conservative measures. So North Dakota being largely a red state, of course, the conservatives are likely to win here. Like, for example, Measure 3 was on religious freedom. Well, in a red state, of course they're for religious freedom, right? And brought on by fundamentalist Christians who wanted to pass this. And let me see what happened there. Oh, it looks like it got clobbered, lost 65 to 35%. In fact, I believe that there is an elbow in the sky for wait, what's going on? What's happening? Republican Party was sick there. There's North Dakota with an elbow from the sky. All right, not bad, not bad. But look, you know, you can say religious freedom for Christians rocks, but they were concerned about religious freedom for others because they were worried about, hey, what happens if there's child abuse or marriage to children, you know, before they turn, you know, proper age, animal abuse and religious practices. Michael, what if there's Sharia law? I mean, we give religious freedom to us. What if they take the religious freedom, right? So that was part of the equation there, and so you might say that's an aberration. Well, let's go to measure number 2. That was to repeal property taxes. Now, look, this is as conservative as it gets. Repeal all property taxes. Yes, come on. We hate taxes. We're a red state, right? Let's go get them. It lost, but it didn't just lose. It got destroyed. 78 to 22. Red state of North Dakota. Wait a minute. Are they on the top rope again? Is that what's happening? Oh, no. Don't do it, North Dakota. Don't do it. What? Sick the Lord. But wait a minute, I thought that all Americans were conservative and right-wing, especially in the red states, and they hated taxes, etc. You know why they voted against that measure? Because they thought, what if our government doesn't have enough money and then we can't teach our kids or pay our cops and firemen? Really? Oh, of course. It turns out they're regular citizens who are rational and think about things and they go, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That might be a bit of an issue. Okay. One other fun one for you guys. They had another measure, Measure 4, which would repeal the Fighting Sioux nickname from the University of North Dakota. I'm like, come on, what a lib thing. They're Sioux, they're Fighting Sioux. It's not even Redskin or anything like that. It's not an offensive term. The people of North Dakota, they've had that name on that team for so long. They're not gonna, come on, get out of here. That measure is obviously gonna, what? It passed to repeal it, 68 to 32? What happened? I thought they was totally red state. Oh no, don't tell me they're climbing on the rope again. Nothing but fun on this show. All right, North Dakota, way to kick their ass. I love it. By the way, clearly a Republican senator is going to come into North Dakota now that their sitting senator is retired, right? We're not going back out on the top rope. But, no, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, no! Okay, that one is not set yet, but the Democrat in the race is leading by 1 point. So perhaps the country is not nearly as right-wing as Washington tells you it is.